Hello everyone, Anjali here and I'm back today with another tutorial. Today we'll be creating a monochromatic gouache pattern on a piece of craft paper which was upcycled from a gift. In order to keep the heart shape intact, what I do is I use contact paper and I cut out heart shape from it and then pasted that on top of the craft paper. I use a little diluted black gouache paint and start painting inside the contact paper. If your brush feels too dry, feel free to add a few drops of water to the paint, mix well and then continue painting. When the base black layer has completely dried, you can now start painting the flowers and branches. As usual, I first penciled in a light outline of where I want the floral elements to be so that it's easier during the painting process. Paint the flowers in varying sizes, some big and some small, so that there is a little bit of randomness to the painting patterns. Now I'm just going to speed that up a little bit. Now what I like about this pattern is that you just need two different paints, that is black and white. It's a monochromatic design, so you just require white and black, and onto the previously mixed white which you use for the flowers, you can just add a little bit of black to obtain this grey color which I'm using for the branches and leaves. When mixing gouache colors, you just have to keep in mind that when it dries, it gets a little darker than the original color while it was wet. You can also start adding the leaves now. Fully paint them in using the grey and paint them in varying sizes as before. Try to paint the leaves in as few strokes as possible because the paint underneath the grey, which is the black, will tend to get reactivated again. Fill in the empty areas with smaller leaves and branches wherever necessary. Now once again I'm using black to draw in the veins of the leaves in the center. This gives them a little more defined look. I'm using the Princeton Select series liner brush for adding these fine details because the tip is very thin. Now once again I'm going over the flowers with white paint in order to make the white stand out and also to make it more opaque. Now as a final touch to my paintings, I like to add a few spots of white. I tried doing it with the tip of my brush at first, but I think they turn out more rounder and better when you use the bottom of your brush to apply the dots. And that's it, your gouache pattern is now ready. All we need to do is just peel off the contact paper and cut out the heart shape, and that's it.